Question 20 reads, a metal surface is illuminated with violet light and electrons are ejected at a given rate with a certain maximum kinetic energy. If the intensity of the light is decreased, electrons are ejected. The answer to this problem can be summarized quite easily just by looking at these two graphs here. As we can see in the graph on the left, we have intensity on the x-axis and the photocurrent on the y-axis, or basically the amount of, or the rate of the electrons being ejected. So we see that as the intensity of the light is increased, the amount of electrons, or the rate of the electrons that are being ejected is also increasing. So we can say that the opposite is also true, that if the intensity of the light is decreased, then the amount of electrons being ejected are going to be ejected at a lower rate. And so just from that information, we already know that the answer is A, but we can also see that no change in maximum kinetic energy occurs regardless of the intensity of the light. Because if we look at this equation here for the kinetic energy max, we know that we cannot increase our kinetic energy max unless we are altering either the frequency or the wavelength of the light, and because the light remains at just violet, we know that we're not changing the energy of this light that's being emitted and interacting with the electrons on the metal surface. So the answer here is A.